Greetings, it's Executive Ostrich here. Today I'm finally doing the long-awaited Webkinz house tour. New year, renovated Webkinz mansion. Alright, first up are my pets' rooms. Here's Courtney's room. I was going for like a celestial theme since I have the enchanted goat and, laundry and a fridge because, reality's gotta set in. Next up we have Butter's room. My little gobbler turkey has a Thanksgiving and fall themed room. I have a tree in the room because why not? Next up is Leo's room. So Leo the lion, I kind of went for a woodsy theme. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I wanted red, but then I liked the wood, and I don't know, I just thought it fit. Next up we got Sassy's room. I guess I was going for like a purple pop star theme. I don't know, I don't put that much effort into my pets' rooms. Here we got Snickerpoodle's room. This one was actually heavily renovated. So I got the gothic bed and I thought, ooh, why don't I make it like a kind of like glampire chic room? So that's the result of this. Here we have Basso Continuo's room and Banana's room. So funny story about Basso Continuo. My mom got me a signature chimpanzee for performing at a Baroque concert for my school. What she didn't realize was that she already got me a signature chimpanzee 10 years prior. Hence why I have two signature chimpanzees sharing a room. Next up we have Bucky's room. I haven't played as Bucky for a hot second, and this is honestly one of my worst rooms. It's kind of a splosh of candy, dessert, breakfast. I don't know what this room is. Sorry, Bucky. Here we have Blizzard's room. So I obviously made it a little holiday theme. I thought it was so cute. And I love the music box. Here we have Bob's room. So I was going for like a, I guess, masculine theme. So we have like the, the phone, we have the basketball, baseball, I don't know, I thought it all coordinated. Here we have Froggo's room. It's kind of frog themed. I don't know, I thought I was being cute by adding the little shrubbery. Here is Scruffy's room. I'm not exactly sure why I made this room so big, but I did. I think as I'm getting more Webkinz, I'm starting to get overwhelmed with how many rooms I have, so this room is intended to house 2 more future pets. Alright, we have Pinky's room, obviously a pink theme. Here we have Owen in Mr. Coconut's room. Yes, total drama reference. Owen is legally sourced, and Mr. Coconut is, I guess, illegally sourced. And yeah, I made this like kiwi themed. I don't know, I thought it was cute. And it's in the cabin. Alright, so we have my 2 birds rooms. So we have Ruby and Plumpkin's room. Funny because Plumpkin is one of my more recent pets, and I guess I was referencing the annoying orange character, but I don't know what I was thinking. So we have like a bird theme. Next we have Pink Puff's room, and what do you know? It's a pink room. So here we have Sunshine and Cinnamon's room. This is the room where my golden child and my demon child cohabitate. Alright, and here we have Molly's room. Fun fact, Molly is my favorite pet. She appears in the intro, and this is because she is actually named after my IRL dog, who is a black Pomeranian. Here is Harmony's room. It is obviously a music theme. Probably another pet that I got for performing in a chorus concert. Story of my life. Here we have Kayla's room. Kayla's room is kind of like a bamboo-ish theme and earthy theme. I don't know, I think it's really cool, but I'm biased because I like my designs. Here is Fluffy's room. We have an Easter theme kind of going because I got this pet from that Easter promo. Alright, here's Curly Q's room, and what do you know, it's a spa. Oh, here is Cutie's room. This one was actually recently renovated because I just did not like the design I chose. And yeah, I feel like the pink and the blue kind of give it like a, I guess, modern princessy vibe. I don't know, I just like the like old school elements that I brought in. I'm probably gonna be playing the music boxes a lot, I don't know. I have a thing for music, as you probably saw in my last video. Here we have Cupcake's room. Fun fact, Cupcake was adopted on March 28th, 2011, making her my first Webkinz I adopted on this account. And as we see, it's the original Webkinz guide. Aw, rest in peace, because it doesn't work anymore. Here is Candy's room, and I was kind of going for like a poncho from Candy Bash. Here is Waddle's room, and as you can probably tell, it has like an ice nursery type vibe to it. Here is Lolly Lion's room. I'm not sure what I was going for. It's sorry, Lolly Lion. It's one of those low effort rooms. Finally, finishing out the pets rooms, we have Nemo's room, which has a lot of empty space in the center. I don't know why I did that, especially after renovating a bunch of the rooms. Up next, we have kind of common rooms, I'm gonna call them. First up in this category is the party room. This is actually one of my favorite rooms. I think my inspiration was a party that I had when I was 8 because it was like the classic early 2000s, you know, you got the colored dance floor, kind of the black light, rainbow vibes. I don't know, it's just very nostalgic. Next up, we have the sleepover room. I was inspired to do this because I have way too many of these freaking sleeping bags. Here we have my kitchen. I am very proud of this one because this was one of the first rooms I decided to renovate, and I think I captured the upscale modern vibe I was going for. Here we have my laundry room. Not much to say, just a laundry room. Here's my attic, and as you see, I was inspired by the Friendly Frog theme, and I thought it gave me attic vibes, so I went with it. Here's my one and only bathroom, and honestly, with my house being so big, I'm not sure why I only have one bathroom, but I do, and here it is. Alright, here's my racetrack, and also I'm flexing my collection of Webkinz cars. Here is the movie theater lobby, and yeah, I'm proud of this room. And also, I love the little machines and the moon pie dispenser. And here is my movie theater. This is a room full of glitches. We have the movie screen that doesn't play the full movie, and we have chairs that make it look like I'm sitting on top of the chair. Here is the kids' playroom, and honestly, I have absolutely no idea why, but I just really like this room. Oh, I think I know why I like this. It kind of reminds me of like the Pop Century in Disney. Yup, weird association. Moving on, we have the guest room. I think this is a super fan theme, but honestly, I didn't know what pet to do this theme for, so I thought perfect guest room. And because I'm mega wealthy in Webkinz, I have 2 guest rooms. This one is actually under construction because it's the Helping Paws one, and it's kind of luck of the draw of which things you get, so I have a ton of the like clothing and like 4 beds, but like I don't have a lot of chairs. So if you enter my Helping Paws code, aka Webkinz MLM, you'll get me to complete this room. Here is my garden, and I am very proud of how I organized it. Yeah, I have a ton of different seeds in here. Rounding out my common rooms is the treetop playground. I don't know, initially it started as a playground from like a treetop room that I accidentally bought, but now it's kind of where my reject seeds go, and I profit and make more kinzcash. Next up, we have holiday and specialty rooms. Here we have my haunted kitchen, massive spooky. I like all the little spills, and I don't know, I just really love Halloween. Here is my haunted dining room, and this is actually using I think the mansion ball theme, the Halloween ball theme. I don't know, I just thought the wallpaper and flooring were cool, so I kind of renovated it, and I think my favorite part is purple drool underneath the clock. So here we have my graveyard. I mean, I know I'm gonna say this a lot, but I'm really proud of my design ability. I'm really tooting my own horn here, but I just really like how I combine the little tombstone, and then I have the little like chest, and I have the heart, and I don't know, just very spooky graveyard. Oh my god, that startles me every time. Speaking of spooky, we have my spooky forest. Yeah, I don't know, I took a long time to make this one because I had a lot of like creepy foresty Halloween items. I didn't really know where to put them, so I put them in this room. And yeah, I feel like this room tells a story. Here's my pumpkin patch, because when I want to be basic, I do it in my own home. Next up is my apple orchard, and yeah, not much to say. Here we have my fall, I call it the fall room, but I think of it more as like a Thanksgiving room, and this is more of like a general fall theme. Next up is my berry fest. This one's kind of under construction, but not really. I'm just waiting to get more Jumbleberry Field items. But yeah, I really like my bounce castle. Here is my jam factory. Basically, I had an extra medium room and I had a bunch of Jumbleberry Field stuff, so I thought, why not use the little jars that I got and make a jam factory? We have my holiday room, and it's kind of like a general Christmassy theme, but I also have a menorah showcase. Here is my holiday kitchen. This one obviously has more of a cabin vibe, and this is kind of like the gingerbread house making room. Next up, we have my holiday village, and this is using a lot of outdoor holiday items. Oh my god, that's so loud. Here is my winter dining room, and this is really using the items from Winterfest. I should probably name it my January room because it has like a general winter theme. I don't know, I find it funny. Here is my winter playground. This is utilizing a lot of the candy cane collection stuff from this year, and also I kind of incorporated like playground-y things. I don't know, this is one of my newer ones and I really like it. Here is my winter wonderland, and this is where my lovely Webkinz go to ice skate and sled. Next up is my spring room, and this has an Easter theme to it. Here is my Valentine's room, and obviously it has a Valentine's Day theme. Here is my April Fool's room, and this is me packing the dumbest items into a room. Honestly, I find it funny. Here is my St. Patty's room. I don't know how I feel about this room. I had a bunch of St. Patty's items and I kind of packed them in one room, but it's like, I'm not sure what the theme is. It's just St. Patrick's Day. Here we have my wacky room, and this is where I house my wacky collection. Another music box, you know it's that time. Wacky singles! Horrible impression, moving on. Here's my wacky garden / wacky racetrack. I don't know, I really like the use of my wacky items here. So here is my replica of the Webkinz trading room. And obviously it's kind of modified. I don't have the first and second year trophies, sorry. But I don't know, I had a fascination with the Webkinz trading room as a kid, and I thought, why not recreate it? And I have a surprising amount of the items. Here we have my trophy room. And as you can see, I'm quite the gamer girl. Finally, we have my gem room, and this is where I keep kind of like the gem quest stuff. Alright, so the next couple of rooms are going to be campkinz rooms, but we all know it's Total Drama Island inspired. So here's the mess hall. This is where my campers will eat, get yelled at by chef, and yeah, I like the touch that I put with that, the prehistoric carpet. I thought it looked like barf, and I thought it was perfect for this room. So next up is the dock of shame, and we have our little campers seats. We have the marshmallow, well, I mean they're cupcakes but they look like marshmallows. We have our little high mountain, and yeah, the actual dock of shame. Here's our campgrounds, and we have our cabins. We have a canoe for Boney Island, and the best part, I have a confessional. Oh my god, did you hear that YouTuber Executive Ostrich? Yeah, she makes Webkinz videos. She's an adult. She's gotta do adult things. And wrapping up the Total Drama Island rooms is a cabin. We have all of my camp stuff that I felt like didn't fit in another room. So the next cluster of rooms I call the school rooms. Spoiler alert, this is probably gonna look like a performing arts school, because I never attended one. I wanted to attend one. So starting off is our band room. This is where all my little instruments go, and I just think it's really cute. Here's my chorus room, and fun fact, this is actually inspired by my high school chorus room. I had a stage in high school where I played Webkinz again, and I built my chorus room because I thought it was funny. But after I graduated, I think they remodeled, so this isn't even current. Oh, there's a piano, you know it's that time. Okay, and here is the chorus office, and this was inspired by my high school chorus teacher's office. Basically, she would make us do slave labor, and in exchange, maybe a better chance at a solo. Here is the school hallway, and yeah, not much to say about it, it's just my hallway. Here is the art studio. I think this room's really cute, kinda like my college. It's a bunch of sad art kids. Here's our dance studio. Yeah, this is me trying to manifest, learning to dance better. Here is the room that I simply called high school, and I think this room kind of captures what a typical high school classroom looks like. Here is my library, and we have our little kids area, we have the bookshelves, and we have our little grown-up area with the computers. I wasn't sure where to include this, but here is my wizard room. I figured it was Harry Potter inspired, so I mean that's like kind of like a wizard school, right? Yeah, but I combined all my wizard items, all my Nefaria items. I'm not exactly sure what my Harry Potter house is. I've been told by a lot of people that I'm a Slytherin, but I've gotten Gryffindor quite a few times on tests. here's the room that I should go to more. The gym! Here we got our yoga ball. Here we got the treadmill, you know, for when my pet begs to go on a treadmill. There's a basketball court. I have a little soccer ball. I think this is from that demon kangaroo that I actually got these from. Just figured that out. I was like, where did I get all these golden soccer balls? And it turns out, Demon Kangaroo Challenge. That's where I got it from. Knowing myself and knowing how good I was at trading back in the day, I probably just got some kid who was good at the game to trade it to me, and maybe I traded them like, I don't know, like maybe like a W shop item. So here's my trampoline park, and obviously this room's still under construction. I'm still trying to get more of those like trampolines from Spree. Okay, here is my science lab. I think this room's pretty cool. I mean, I don't have high standards of a science lab since I'm not really a STEM kid, as we've established on this channel, but I think, I don't know, this room's really cool to me. It's like I have my experiment station over here. It looks kind of cool. So here's what I've titled elementary school. Sorry, middle school, you did not get a room because, well, middle school is a blur. So I thought this emulated elementary school the best because we have the same book that we're all reading. We have the little like doodle side of the chalkboard. We have the hopscotch and the beanbag chairs. Here is my movie studio, and I wasn't really sure if this was a school room, but I mean, my high school had like a production class. I mean, weren't very good productions, but they were still productions. So I'm gonna consider this part of the school. This was actually inspired by the time in high school where I did background acting. So this is quite authentic, if I do say so myself. We have our crafty, we have the wardrobe area, we have a little podcast area, we have a set. This also incorporates the Webkinz studio. So my next cluster of rooms are all of my businesses that I run out of my house. Here is the outdoor theater. Yeah, my pet's gonna play a show for you guys. Here's what I simply titled hotel room, and as you see, it's a hotel room. Here's my hotel lobby. This obviously ties into the hotel theme. Next up is my fast food restaurant. I don't have much to say about it. It's basically a McDonald's in my house. Very understaffed McDonald's. So here's my cafe, and I think out of all my rooms in my house, I think this would be the best spot for like a first date. You know, if I go on dates in my Webkinz house, that's where I would go on a first date. Next up is my Mexican restaurant. And this was kind of inspired by like a fiesta Cinco de Mayo type theme, and it was kind of centered around this item that I got out of trading. Yeah, I think it came out really cute. Here is my little pizzeria, and I was initially going to call this Scavo's Pizzeria, but I realized I absolutely hate Tom Scavo from Desperate Housewives, and I do not want anything associated with him in my Webkinz house, so I just called it my pizzeria. It has like a little patio, and then on the inside it's like I guess like a typical pizzeria. Yeah, I think these items really tied in well. Here is my diner. This was inspired by the 50s primetime cafe in Disney, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this a lot about my restaurants, but I think it's adorable. I would eat here. Maybe on like a second date I would eat here. Not a first date. First date is like, you want to eat something that you're not gonna get gassy from or trigger your ongoing IBS. So I feel like the diner would trigger that more than the cafe, hence why this would be a second date. Here is one of my favorite rooms, the Zen Spa. So I have a thing for Zen stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not really the most Zen person, so I don't know why I'm into this stuff. But I really like how, like, you know, it's relaxing, the water falling. But I think the theming kind of tied together, if I don't say so myself. Here is my water park. This room kind of incorporates the family score items, and I thought it would look cute in a water park. Here is another top tier room, my indoor beach, and I have a little tiki bar here. I have, you know, a little kids area. My name's Executive Ostrich, and this is my pawn shop. Sorry for the Pawn Stars tie-in, but this is actually my pawn shop. This is kind of where I place the little, I guess, trinkets that don't fit into any of my other rooms, but kind of looks cool, so I made a pawn shop out of it. I think Rick Harrison would be proud. Here's my salon. This is where my pets get beautified. One of my newest rooms, I call this one the Cloud Playground, and this is kind of where I incorporated my Zump stuff and my magical forest stuff. And yeah, I wanted it to look like I was up in the clouds, and it happened to be really cool. Also, I'm disappointed that this pink piano does not play music. Very sad. Up next is the whimsical garden, and this is kind of the room that if I were to get married in my Webkinz house, this would be the venue of the ceremony. I just really like whimsical things. I don't know, it's very aesthetically pleasing to me. Alright, here is my art gallery, and I guess going along with my hypothetical Webkinz wedding, if I were to have a cocktail hour, I think it would be in this room. It just gives me like classy, you know, I could have waiters passing out champagne. I mean sparkling apple juice for this channel. No, for my family-friendly image. Here's my billiard room, and here is where my pets gamble. Alright, here is my favorite use of a small room, my little speakeasy. We have our little drinks, and we have a pole. You know, in case I don't have enough money, my pet's gotta hustle. Alright, here is my arcade, and this is gonna sound really basic, but this is under construction because I am in search of more arcade units to really fill the space, but overall, I'm kind of happy with this. Finally, the last room we have is my golf course. Actually, if the whimsical garden doesn't work out for my hypothetical Webkinz wedding, this would be a fun place to get married too. Alright, that is it for my house tour. If you like me talking about Webkinz, subscribe to this channel. Which room was your favorite? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!